So in this project, it has option to play with matte painting. Also, as you can see, play with the grass, trees, stuff like that. Also, it has some fog. Maybe I will open this one, but let's see what else we have. This is also smaller scale projects. So
can you please share your screen?
It's not sharing. Oh, sorry. Sorry, it's my bad. Yeah. Okay, now. Yeah, now it's better. No problem. So here in the projects folder, we have these 4 projects.
Yeah.
And basically, it's even better if I open it and check what's happening. Also, it has a Corona version. So if you're working with Corona, you can just find it there. And I'm just going to open those ones and check quickly what about these projects. So I'm also really excited because it's really new for me as well. These projects, it's even more fun to create draft image, even more lifelike. I couldn't prepare myself, so I hope it will be not too shitty or something. But I think that's really fine. So need to wait a bit to open this one. Yes. Yeah. I'm just opening another screen, but right after I will be bring to here. So just okay. Okay. It's a freshly installed Mac, so it's asking everything from me now. So maybe it's still opening. I can check again. So it has also these kind of projects. Actually, maybe I can open these ones as well. I will open all of that. I think this one, maybe I open this one as well, and this one also. One thing is never changed with the newer Macs is that it's still opening slowly. So. It's still opening. This way is. Okay. One of these is here. Yes, this one. Okay, I just open also the rest of it. Let's start with this. So I think I know that this one is here. I just close it. Okay, so this one, yeah, it's a more urbanic city landscape. It's a lot of stuff. So it has also a lot of potential to create something cool, play with the textures and everything. Usually, I just look around the whole model and try to find the most attractive parts of the buildings, and after, create some compositions. But really, first I want to see all of the projects and decided which one we should continue. So let's open all of the other ones as well. If you want, feel free to open as well. Okay, here's another one. This one. Maybe some of that it's quite heavy. So okay, this is also quite huge project. So I recommend that better to start with the smaller scale projects instead of the bigger one. Yeah, we have a tower and a stadium, so it's pretty cool also. But let's see what else we have. Still opening the rest. But all of that has potential, definitely. One thing, guys, that you're working here, let's save let's save the projects to your participant folder. I think each one started to upload this. I mean, fill up these ones with names, and you can save to your own folder. But today you don't need to save anything. Just from tomorrow, we shouldn't save on the projects here, because sometimes happening that accidentally we save here. Here's another one. Here we are. This one is the Welcome Center. I guess, yeah, this is a smaller scale project. It also looks pretty cool. Has some forest pack as well. Maybe it's cool to show, the fog, and yeah, and also here is the 4 projects. This one, and this is a museum. Okay. And this is also cool. This is pretty small scale. So basically, as I see, it's only the building and some small context. So this is also really cool. So I'm just, usually this is what I'm doing. I open the projects. Now we have 4, but I open and then just look around what we have and try to imagine what would be the best option. I really like actually this this one. This looks kind of nice, this slope. It has a lot of potential to matte paint, but it also has some forest, so it's already looking okay. I like this part. I don't know, maybe this is some small garden with some wall, or maybe it's also possible to sit here or something, but maybe just some design. Also worth to check from the top what we have. There's also some cool landscape architecture here. some solid part, and all the things it has in a slope, something. Maybe this, I guess these are some solid part, so maybe this is not that much interesting. So better to, ooh, what? Okay. Sure, I accept, of course. That's not mine. So I'm just kidding. But I hope it's okay with the license. Should be. So I think this is something solid part. Let me just double check. But okay, we have that. What is the material? Yeah, it's some solid. So maybe I wouldn't show from here the building because too many solid parts. It's much more attractive from here. It's a long glass surface here. So probably this will be the good one. And just also double check these ones. So here, this is also really cool, this building. Let me just go to this one. And just look around here, what we have. Faster. Here's a lot of forest. That's cool. Oh. Maybe some inner garden. This is some road. Okay. I think I will start with this or this. What the fuck? It crashed? No. Okay. Let's close. I think I will not start with this one. Yeah, I think that's no, maybe this or just exactly flash what I want to do. So what's this one? Let me just open again. And still opening, we can check the fog effect on this one. I think that's fine. But it's also strange. Why is so just it's a little bit strange, this moving of this one, because it just somehow it's snap my mouse to the right. So I will try to use this one. Yeah, see, just something it's not good. Anyway, maybe I just create a camera, Ctrl+C, and now it's fine. So museum, probably this part is the entrance. So we have a nice road here. And these, all of these are trees. And why is doing this? What we have on the other side? Okay, we have also this one. Much better. So I was really like this camera from here. So I hope it will not crash or anything. So why is doing this? Okay, something like this. And let's see that we have a nice script, this image comp helper. Do you know, guys, that script? This is the name, that image comp helper. Let me find. If it's not here, we can just simple drag and drop. This is also in the course material and the tools. And this one, just simple drag and drop to the scene here. And also in the customize and toolbar. And this one. So I just drag to maybe for now here. And this is really cool because you have these main tools like thirds, golden ratio, golden triangle, golden spiral. So center cross with really nice helper things. And it's easier to set a camera. So I definitely will use one of these feature. I also wanted to open this image, of course. Toolbar and tools just again, and I put next to here. And see, hopefully it's remember. Yeah. Okay, I put this on another screen now, but I will put back if I want to show something. So first, let me save as the file. I will just go to the, I save to the desktop. Draft this and 01, maybe like this. Okay. And I just simply got to try to set some cool composition. Maybe I turn off the rule of thirds first. Usually I start with this one. And I really like this slope here. So, but I really don't know why doing my mouse, this is jumping to the right corner. It's really strange. So I really like also this part. Maybe my camera, maybe I just create a camera. So Control C, I select it and check the focal length. Maybe it should be something like 35, let's say, for start. And I try again, and it's again jumping here. Let me put the screen here up. Maybe this is the problem. Here. Let me try here and new share and try this one. Maybe here we're not jumping by. Sorry for this technical stuff, but my mouse is jumping here and there. I put in this case here and okay, and share and try to share this one. Hopefully here will be okay. Where am I? I'm here. Okay, here it looks okay. Yeah, okay, it's not jumping. So this full aspect should goes here. Right from here. This one here. And also I really like this terrace. But this here, I think probably if we turn off the horizon, it's there, as you can see. So maybe you can also play with some water. It's maybe a little bit similar than the original one. Let me say it's maybe shouldn't be the same. But yeah, as you can see, they kind of did the same stuff. Because probably this is one of the best view from here. So no, we shouldn't do the same. It's maybe something a little bit something else. Maybe I show a smaller part of it. The building, maybe focusing more on the water. And maybe also these. Definitely this water part is really cool. So, and when also you will check compositions, just take your time because it's really one of the key elements and to find something cool. So yeah, just look around the building, what the possibilities. This is a solid part. Maybe from here also could be, but not really. Still the here much better. Or also the other option that we check this one, because it has also potential. It's hard to decide which is the better. There's a cool road here. here. Like this, it has this some leading lines with this road, but of course we need to see and render. Maybe I will go with this one because otherwise the other one would be totally the same as in the original one, so I wouldn't like to copy that one. We can also set here the camera focal length a little bit smaller, something like this. Also, I save as this file to desktop and 01. Okay. And let's open also the scene manager. Okay. It has also some basic scenes, as I see, but I don't need those ones. So I just simply go and delete. Can I delete more? Okay, so this is empty. So just a few sentences about Scene Manager. So Scene Manager, it was a internal, software for the guys in Brick to help their life easier. It's all about merging a lot of settings in one piece of window here, because we just facing the issue that you need to set a lot of things here and there. I mean, in the settings, in the camera, lighting, and it's really take your time. I mean, it's the workflow is somehow slower if you need to separately settings everything. And we just realized that put everything in one Windows, it's much faster and it's much easier for the workflow. So, for example, let me start with one scene with this plus icon. I create a new one, and I name it. So there is a scene name. I will type it here, the draft 01. I can select my camera, what I just created here, is camera 1. Maybe let me just rename camera 1. And I also can set the resolution here. So as you can see at the moment, this is the resolution, but I have a slider here, so I can set whatever I want. So this is one of the cool feature that you don't need to go to the render setup, waiting to open it and separately set the aspect ratio. You see, it's still opening. So it's here and set here. Instead of this, you can set everything here in Scene Manager. So you can set a square image or even a more classical one. And if you have another shot, other scene, maybe just 02, with the same camera. So I just go here. Oh, sorry, it was the draft 01. And the second one is the draft 02. You can set the same camera, but you can set absolutely different aspect ratio for it. So for this one, second one this, first one this. Even you can create a third one where you can set again something absolutely different, maybe a landscape or a portrait shot, for example. And this is cool that you have the possibilities to check as many aspect ratios as you wish. So this is one cool thing, definitely. Yeah, here's a lot of stuff. Maybe I will not cover all of the things.
Is it always saving with the file
Yes.
itself?
Yeah, it's no need to load it. It's whatever you set here and save your file, it will be automatically saved and load after it.
Okay, and when you jump from file to file in 3D Max, they always changing, yes? So
yes, it's related for the actual file. But
okay.
you can also import and export these settings. So maybe you have some problem with the file and you need to, just merge everything to a new scene, or maybe just need to create a new scene. You can export all of the settings there. It's also good that you can create some basic settings, maybe for 3 cameras with different, HDRI light setup, and you can just import every time for your new projects, and you don't need to set up everything from scratch. So this is also cool that you can create some base files with this one. So definitely that's cool. And so yeah, scene name camera, this was the first thing. I continue with the camera. So also in the camera, as you can see, we have separate options here, what usually we set. But we don't need to open anytime the camera, so we can keep it just simple, hide it. And everywhere we have this properties panel, we can set up the different options for the camera. For example, I set the focal length, definitely. I like to play with the horizontal, vertical shift, and maybe the exposure, and all of these things, it's here. So basically, if I need to change the focal length, I can change, and it's changing here. So I don't need to open. It's also just help to, fasten the process. And the cool thing that for this view, with camera 1, it has maybe this focal length, but my other camera need a more closer shot. So maybe for here, I set a much higher telephoto lens for close-up shots, for example. And if I change in back and forth, it's also changing these settings. So if you have projects with more scenes with the same camera, even you don't need to create a new cameras. You can use the same one if you want, and you can set separate settings for it. So that's cool, I think. Especially it's really handy if you have more scenes in one project. So this is also really the strength of this scene manager. Also, if you're working interiors, it's, I think, really handy if you have different camera options or light options. You can handle in one window. Also, we can just check, for example, different lights. For example, let's set the sun and the sky option for the first one. Probably I will change later on the composition, but I will just want to show the options for the scene manager. Okay, so I hope it's just loading something. It's thinking on something. Okay, yes. It's kind of heavy, looks heavy, this vegetation. So I'm just gonna do create a light. It's not here, but here. And just a simple sun I create for the scene. Really sun and just put here. Okay, yes, sure. So I create the sun. Let me open again Scene Manager, and I will add this. First, I need to turn it on, and I add this newly created sun. Maybe I just rename to 01, and the environment could be what I just created. So I fetch the current one from the environment. From here, I also just want to check this one in the maps. Maybe I create a new one, like light, and let's copy here. I think I renamed to sky 01, and it would be nice if I specified for this one. So this is to here. Yeah. So I set up this light setup for the first one. Also, there is an option here. I just need to set here that first we can set to dark mode, and let me just switch to the lock view, because I want to lock this one, this view, and after it will be, yeah, this is okay. Camera one. Just a moment. Here. Camera one and switch to the lock. Yeah. That's okay. And for the second one, which is the same camera, we can set some HDRI, for example. So we can just turn it on all these things, and I need to disable the sun. And here I need to just create a new HDRI. And this one, this create new HDRI, is gonna to create for us a bitmap with the current settings. So it's set to spherical, and basically we don't need to set manually this part. And also we have a quick HDRI browser. It's not set up everything now. So first we need to go and find the HDRIs, which is, I think, in the maybe the Y. Let me check in the course materials, assets. Just a second. Tools, not here. Presentations. Matte painting, not here. HDRI, yeah. Here we have a bunch of HDRI. It has no thumbnails, as I see. Just a second. because I wanted to check where exactly located here in this computer. So, so it's here. Mhm. I'm not here. Here. No. In the maps here. Okay, here are a few options. And no emotion, yeah, it's also cool. So we can add another one. Enjoy, no emotion. Maps. And it would be also thumbnails, but it's necessary that should be the same name as well. But we have, I guess, here. So I don't know what's the problem. Yeah, okay, I see. Because these are max files here. And I don't want to copy here anything, but here, if we would have the same JPEG names, we would see also the thumbnails here. That would be much easier to see. Just I wouldn't have to copy it. At home in my computer, I have saved nicely all the same JPEGs. So here I just gonna to just randomly set some, night scene, for example, here. Just simply need to click on it, and it's automatically put the previously created maps, and will be also just a link the H drive. Just let me need to wait a few seconds, it's loaded, and it's going to be here. Just it's a little bit slow. Yeah, so we just put something and it's here. Of course, this is not a right one. Yeah, it would be better if we use something different. Maybe I know more or less these H drives, so I know this is a nice dusk mood. I think this one. Yeah, this one. And just a few seconds and it's changing. Yeah, it's not visible here, but that's fine. And we can jump into two different setups. So one of these with the sun, and also you can see that here is the sun. It's selected, but if I change to the other one, the HDRI, it's changing, and it will be disable the sun for this scene. So let's first check the first one. And also, I want to change the exposure. Should be something like this. I think this is the correct one. I hope it's enabled. The exposure quality. Okay, that's cool. I save it and just want to check what's going on here. Okay, and let's try the render settings as well. Okay. This will be fine. It already has a lot of yeah, I think we don't need that much. It has some interior lights. Maybe we can keep those ones. Okay, let's see what we have. Maybe atmosphere as well. That's cool. Maybe also we can check that. Do we have any atmosphere sets here? It's nothing, so that's cool. So I just quickly check what we have here, and let's start interactive if I find the, maybe I start from here. It's a little bit different than my settings at home, so I'm a little bit slower. Okay,
Let's put times on the APR.
oh really?
Finally. Maybe it's just low.
Maybe I guess it just don't. Usually I, yeah.
Okay.
I guess pretty slow this scene now for me. So, but it's okay. As I see, it has some options already. I think because this was in the original file, so but we can absolutely delete those ones. I think we no need. We can just simple delete these stuffs. Okay, the light mix also. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty much too bright. So my scene manager is here somewhere here. So maybe I can set a higher number, something like this. And just put the scene manager in the other screen. I should have more room for it. And oops, maybe it's not locked this camera. So I just got to lock this view. Yeah, lock this one. So I can, in a free way, I can play with the sound position. What I want to show here is only just for the scene manager, what are our possibilities. Anyway, I can even leave it here. Maybe a little bit down. And this is behind the building, am I right?
Yes.
Maybe this could come from here somewhere. So this is maybe one lighting, and I just stopped and also saved. Okay. And if I change for the other one, it should be load these HDRI. And let's see how it's looking like now. With different light setup. I hope you guys it's not that slow as in this computer.
I tried before, more or less.
More or less, maybe it's a heavy scene. I also haven't checked yet, but it's a lot of vegetation. Probably if I will play with the composition, I will turn off some of the things because maybe it's too many things it's on. Okay, let's see the other light setup. So it should be some dusk image. Building light hash. Okay, this is pretty much burned out. So probably, yeah, because here we didn't set the correct exposure. And here also the camera is different. So if you remember, we changed this one. So basically we have two separate light setup with the same camera, just different light. So what I want to show here that how it's cool that we can set different scenarios for one camera. So it's also a part of the draft creation that we try out more options for this, and we don't need to manually set these things. So we can just continue, for example, here the camera and play with the yeah, I still really like these road here. So I think we should keep it. And maybe we can, just crop a little bit. This is a forest tree here in the foreground. Maybe this tree here is not so lucky. I mean, let me just stop it and put this tree a little bit far, just too close for this one. So I go to the item mode and okay. I know it now, and I put a little bit far, this somewhere here, and check again. And maybe this is also the cool option to show some atmosphere. So just I want to set up correctly. Yes, definitely. So it's tricky because usually when we are doing draft images, it's not that much progressed an image. Probably this is these details. It's because it's already a ready project, so it has many details, which is usually not in the scene. So it's definitely make it slower, the whole file. I also just want to the camera make it straight, the perspective controls. Yeah, just auto vertical. Yeah, like this. And make it a little bit bigger. And here you can find option for the atmosphere and this area perspective here. Yeah, probably maybe we need to just turn off the effect trace as well and just make a restart here to see these area perspective. So just a second, and it's refreshing. In Corona, you can find these area perspective in the sky option, the materials. So guys who are using Corona, do you know where you can find these atmosphere effects? So that's clear. Okay. So yeah, as you can see, I just set the base settings for it. So this is the original one. What we are seeing here, maybe it's even better if you see in the atmosphere effect and atmosphere element. So this is what I was talking about, that check the camera distance, and which is the most far from the scene. This is the most affected by this atmosphere. So this is really nicely recreate this effect. Of course, we need to a little bit play with these numbers because it's too much now. So one thing is the height. So we no need to be 6,000 high. So it's pretty much enough, maybe 300. And in this case, we can see something from the sky and visibility. It's also the smaller number, it creates stronger effect, and the higher number, it creates less strong effect. So we can play with these and consider what is the best option. Also, we can filter the color. So if you want to set some really cool, moody shot, we can also set the color and make it more bluish, let's say. The weird thing that this is used the sun lighting. It's interesting. It's even though it's turned it off, it's using our sun position. So you see, it's absolutely turned off. But if I change this sun position, it's also affected the atmosphere. So it's a little bit weird because even though if you're using HDRI, you need to keep in mind this fog effect. It's using your sun position. So I recommend that you want to set a dusk shot for an image or draft and using atmosphere. I think you shouldn't use HDRI. Instead of it, I'm going to create this third camera. And yeah, for example, this one. And or maybe I like that one and I just copy. And also I can show one of this feature that we can duplicate this scene. I add it here, and maybe this will be this dusk shot. I mean dusk, and we will use not HDRI, but we will use the sun. And maybe I create another sun. Let's leave this one as the original. Sun 02. And also for that one, I create a new sky. And Also, I will copy to here. Yeah, actually, it's once need to set up all these things, and after it's going to be faster, definitely. But we couldn't skip this part, and I specify this one. Okay. So yeah, we have this one. I select my sum 2. The sky is there, so that's cool. And what I want to do now, again, just change the render. And I will just set the sun intensity 0, which means we will have just only the sky. And this is create a cool dusk effect, foggy effect after. Okay, so I set the sum multiply to 0, basically. So I have only the sky, and for the more dusky feeling, I set this one to overcast. So in this case, we have a overcast scene, and we can also, or we have this area perspective, so we can play now better. I can set this one smaller, set the stronger effect. So here we can see some cool fold. Let's say this could be even stronger if we want. If you set this in scattered light intensity, it basically just makes it even brighter. But this is the same if you change the camera exposure. So this is a kind of same thing if you play it here. I prefer to keep it this one, and not change it too much. Usually I just play with the visibility range. And still we can a little bit fix on the composition. So I just made this one smaller, and oops, this one, the other project. And I also want to open the image comparator here. Image. Maybe I need to just also drag and drop here. Course material tools. Before I do this, I stop this one. It shouldn't drag and drop something. Image comparator here. And let's see as well. So we can play a little bit with the thirds, for example. I think what I will do here to see the sky, I open the imager is this one, and go to the background, which is this one, and just set the gradient. It's better to see. So let's fix the composition here, because I'm not 100% happy with this one now. I mean, this road is cool, but would be something better. Um, what if I turn off this forest for now? Okay, just turn the vegetation. And maybe I just look around what else we have. Maybe we don't need additional models. Yeah. Also feel free to turn off these ones because this is just slow down the image. So yeah, it looks faster now. So here is this road, that's cool. This is some slope. I need to look around what else we can set here. Oh, probably that was cool. This is the entrance part. It's also an option that just show one part. I mean, we can cut at a certain point the building, and here also maybe this road is leading or rise there, so that could be also interesting. Let's see, golden ratio. It would be nice if this third would be here. So maybe I also change my focal length. So I just put here in the other screen, focal length put here, with the smaller one. And it's positioned here. Yeah, something like this could be working. Closer a bit. Still, we can read the name. And also I want to check that we are straight for the camera, for the facade. We select the camera, which is it, here. I really can't see the camera. Maybe is it hide? Oh, I put in the vegetation. Okay. Is it very fun? Yeah, it's a tiny bit slow, one of the projects, tiny bit, but it's okay. So I'm handling it.
Everything is okay. I'm leaving, but tomorrow, yeah, let's talk after you finished.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Well,
Bye-bye.
bye. So, camera. Select and it should. It's here. Really, why I can't see? No idea, but
Camera target to.
this is also on the other. But it's this camera is. Okay, maybe you're right. Camera target is still here. The yeah, through. Okay, thanks. But anyway, yeah, it's a little bit tilted, so it would be nice if this would be absolutely straight. No. So no, and like this, be 90 degree, and yeah, just something like this. Okay, like this. Okay, maybe it's also fully the horizon is matching with the third. Okay, and that's all right. I also check with the vegetation. Oh, we can see what's happening. I turn on this and just let me save. So this is just really one of the simplest composition rule with these thirds. So especially if we are a little bit lack of time, so I like to play a little bit more, and usually we have much more time to set cameras. So I also recommend for tomorrow we will have quite a few hours to check cameras, but only just cameras. So I also recommend that don't play with Photoshop tomorrow. Just really focus on the composition, because it's needs time to find some cool one. So let's see what we have now. And hopefully I find something cool. I mean, maybe hopefully this will be good. Maybe this is a little bit strong, these leading lines, but we will see.
Are we going to work on one of these projects by for ourselves?
Yeah, you can choose one of the projects for this fourth. Even you can choose more. I mean, one or two, or basically you can set compositions, mostly compositions tomorrow, and hopefully the goal is for the end of the week we will have two draft images from these projects, one of these projects. And the best if maybe you first try out one and maybe later on other projects, just to see the different scale project, because this is maybe a smaller scale focusing on the environment and the building, but maybe there is this tower one, so it's also worth to try out some compositions from there as well. So yeah, but definitely these are the projects what we will use. Yeah, so basically that's all, and I think that's interesting, this one. So maybe you can see that this is already how much help that we put in the good composition of the building. So in the third, also this one, it's much more understandable now that we have a road goes there, it's a little bit leading your eyes here, it's straight, so it's also a little bit some frontal camera, which is something we can match for for the symmetry. Of course, it's not symmetry, but it's frontal. And this one, I think I like it. So I keep this camera. However, actually, if this will be a project, I will play with hours with compositions, but really don't want to waste time now because I want to show also the post-processing part as well. So this is the main composition. Let's say we have some fog atmosphere. Honestly, I wouldn't like to go too detailed to this atmosphere part because this is pretty much that's all. So what you need to understand that you shouldn't go crazy with this atmosphere. So these are the main setups here. You can set some colors for it and play with the ranging meters. You need to keep in mind use the sun. So you need to set these few things like in the materials with the sky. It's over. So this one. This one is a second, maybe. No, this should be overcast. Let's see. Yeah, this should be overcast because let me just put back to this clear sky. It has this gradient on it, and we don't need that one. So maybe it's better if it's set overcast if you want to make a foggy image, and it gives a really nice, simple background. So maybe this would be one thing what we need to set, and that's all. And otherwise, I think for now, we just need to set some light inside. So here I just stop this render, save the file, of course. And we have few lights which goes in the scene, so I not really know what those are, but we can quickly figure it out. So here we have some lights. Probably we can also do something with that one. Here's nothing environment, of course. This is, I think it just came from this is perfect in one. Self-illumination rest. Okay, so we need some lights here, I guess, and not that one. So also in the screen manager, I just locked this camera, so I couldn't move after this. It's also a quick feature for it. Yeah, and let me just set some lights here. Just quickly. So light. So here one light. These are here probably for both lights. These are other interior. I would use these ones to illuminate this middle area. So I'm just going to re-ray. Okay, how to read? Maybe this will be perfect here if it's. Yeah, so these ones will be cool. And I just quickly rotate like this. Not this one that I mean. I want to select these, yeah, and just quickly position where actually these should be. And maybe it will give us some cool effect. Okay, just. Oops, no. No. Why is not copying? Okay. Instance. Wait, this one here. This one here. Here. Okay. And here. And probably I will not use any other light source. And here. Okay. And one thing we need to set for the light mix, because I guess we will use it. We need to create a light select for these ones. So light select here. The roof spots and can I add this one by one? Okay, it's also not a problem. Actually it has a script for it, and Corona even easier because you can select all of the lights and add for one click. Okay, this one, this one. This one, that's cool. I just, to be sure, I also save it. And maybe I check if it has something cool, looks like cool. We can rendering out, and after we can looking for reference for it and just rendering out and match for the. Okay, so check again what we have. Come on. Okay. To make it stronger. Not much visible. It's not too much visible. I put the figure plane. Something happening. Mhm. So here we need a little bit fake because it's not so much visible. Okay, so there are some lights that appear. We can a little bit change the color. Okay, let's check the elements, what we have. So we have some wire color, that's cool. Okay. Where is what I'm created? These spotlights. Hmm. Let's put in the rest.
Maybe you don't turn on render elements or
Maybe. Yeah, but actually I'm gonna be fine with here because here we can set if you want stronger, but probably we want to make it just a little bit, should be something there, and maybe we can a little bit warm it even, but that's fine here. Maybe I would like to make it that strong. Okay, so I think let's rendering out this and check the rest in Photoshop, and we will check also some reference. So we can try out what we can do with this composition. So I'm just saying it and rendering it not in a too big scale, maybe just in a full HD. And we can take after a break, and I will continue with the Photoshop part. So, okay, let's see what we have. That's okay, maybe it's enough like this. And that's fine. Okay. Okay, so I'm just running out, and I think let's take a 10 minutes break. It's okay for you, and after we jump on the reference part and the Photoshop part. Okay, cool. So I just stop the record. Just okay to share. Where is the record?